Hey guys, Uncle Well here, bringing you a Trials Fusion video. In this video I'm going to do some tutorials on getting platinum medals on some of the early stages. On this first one I'm going to do Greenhorn's Grove, and if there's anything you want in more detail just before I start, just let me know in the comments and I can do that per track, but for now I'm just going to be doing the replays just to show you how I went on my platinum runs. So I'll start with Greenhorn's Grove, and I'll start off, first one is Turbine Terror. Yeah, so my track time is 45.808, so let's watch that replay. The main thing to remember when doing platinum runs on some of the early stages is to minimize your airtime. So, and any of the big jumps, just make sure that you slow down, so that way you get the minimum amount of airtime you need. And just make sure you're doing sort of front flips when you can, not all the time, but just so that way you can propel yourself forward in the air when you're sort of in the air. So this first jump you want to slow down so you can minimize your air time like that, and same thing on this next jump here. You want to slow down as much as you can so that way you can line up perfectly with the jump just there, so that way you can get the most amount of speed. If you hit the jump too hard, then you'll lose all your momentum. Same thing there, you want to slow down and keep heading on down this way. You can pretty much, once you get to this stage, just hold down the throttle full bore. Just make sure that when you're going down these stairs that you don't accidentally tip over. And yeah, there you go. That's the first level there, Turbine Terror. Yeah, so let's exit that replay. Yeah, so the next one is Waterworks. Now this one can be a bit tough. There is one part that can be a bit tricky, so let's have a look at that. View replay. Yeah, so same thing again, just make sure you want to minimize air time in the jumps, doing front flips to move yourself forward, that sort of thing. So we'll see how I went on this one. Yeah, so this very first one, you want to sort of slow down at the top and do a bit of a flip. Same with the second one, slow down and do a flip, use the brake to your advantage, and then just there, it doesn't really matter too much how quickly you're going. What you want to do here is slow down so you reach the end here, lean forward and then lean back as you land to get as much air as possible so you can land flush with that jump there, and that way you'll get your best time possible. And you want to slow down at the top here and maintain your speed up there, and that's all you need to do for that track. Yeah, so that one's the main thing is that the part we have to lean forward then lean back is the main part. Yeah, so next we have the observatory. So let's take a look at that. We've got the 36960. Let's watch that replay. Now this one, at the very start, what you want to do is, as you go off the jump, before you land, you want to release the accelerator and just let yourself roll. So that way you'll actually go further as you go off the jump. You'll actually fly further. So you'll see here when I do it. So you accelerate off here, and then just release the accelerator, land, and just roll. And then do some flips, front flips off that to make sure you travel far enough. And then you continue on there. That was a bit of a rough landing there, but you can get that a bit better. So this one you just want to make sure you do that first part, slow down here, and as you fly up here you want to minimize your air time just here, so that way you don't lose any time. You want to slow down a bit up here so you can get the maximum amount of speed to jump up this ramp and land on top of this that roof there, and that's that one there. That's the observatory. Okay, next up we have the Dirt Derby. Now this one's all about getting your sort of lines right. So we'll watch that one there. Okay. Yeah, so this one's just about going the right speed around the track. Just making sure you line up everything. All these tracks I'm using the Roach. It's the best one for getting platinum medals on the earlier tracks, right up until about medium. So you can see there, do some flips. Just make sure you sort of line everything up, get the speed right. It does take a bit of practice, but you will eventually get the speed right. So you can see they're doing some flips. Yeah, so overshot that one a bit much, but not too much to worry about, as long as you maintain constant speed. Yeah, so you can see here, that one you probably want to land a bit better. You can probably get a better time, but just, yeah, as long as you maintain your speed. Yes, and yeah, just make sure you get your lines right, and that's all you need to do on this one. Okay, yeah, the next one is Cliffhanger. Now this one can be a bit tricky, sometimes just getting your speed up to where you need to. So let's watch that replay. Yeah, so at the very start, what you want to do is sort of put the throttle down completely, so full throttle, and then just lean back and do a backflip right off the bat. So like that, and so that way you'll bounce right off. Just make sure whenever you land, get your front wheel, your back wheel down first to make sure you get the most amount of speed. Like, so you see there, I slowed down a bit because my front wheel landed. So just want to make sure your back wheel is the one that lands first. So remember doing any front flips when you can. Yeah, just did that for no reason. I don't know why. Still got a platinum, but anyway. Yeah, so this one you want to make sure that you slow down a bit at the top so you can get maximum amount of speed off that ramp. Once again, slow down here so you can minimize air time. And same with this ramp here, slow down so you can minimize air time, do a flip if you can, and bam, there you go. Okay, and the final one for Greenhorn's Grove is Balancing Act. Now this is obviously a skill game, and you can't lean with the ride, you can only brake and accelerate. So let's take a look at that one. Okay. Yes, this one is just a matter of practicing, getting used to the throttle and the brake, using them in conjunction with each other. The main thing is, when you're going up ramps, is to accelerate as much as you can to make sure the front wheel stays up. So you'll see here, I accelerate as much as I can to keep the front wheel up, because if the front wheel dips, then you're in a bit of strife. It's easy to get the front wheel down, but not up. So you can see here, I'm just rolling along. You want to speed up a bit there, so make sure you keep the bike level. And then you just want to, as you come up to lips, just put on as much throttle as you can to make sure the front wheel stays up. And just use throttle control when going up sort of slopes. So just sort of, you can see there, I'm just sort of working the throttle. So that way I don't go too quickly and do a backflip. And yeah, so there we go. Yeah, so you just gotta tease it, really. Just tease the throttle. Just sort of slowly go up places like that. And here you wanna, I think this is where I screw up. Get really, oh yeah, so I get over 300. And this is, yeah, I just ran straight into the box there. Couldn't lean. Anyway, but that's yeah, that's how you get the platinum medal for that one. And so yeah, that's all the platinum medals for Greenhorn's Grove. So that's, yeah, that's essentially, you just got to make sure that you minimize air time and do some front flips when you can. And for this balancing act, just make sure you sort of work your throttle, make sure you're not going too quickly, and make sure you use full throttle when you're going to go up like a lip or a jump. So make sure you keep your front wheel up. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you need any more tips or tricks or anything with those tracks. I'm Uncle Will. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.